Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? Wonderful Monday, the 8th of July. We are in the middle of 2024, and a lot of things have happened this year, of course, and last year as well, and 2 years ago. Uh, yes, the life nowadays is quite quick, and many activities are happening every day. My name is Thomas, as always. Been working with Olymp Trade for almost 8, 9 years already, and I'm here to conduct the following trading session for you. So feel free to ask any questions should you have any. I will be very happy to answer all of them. In the meantime, while we are waiting for you, my dear friends, to join, I would like to ask you first of all, what's on your mind, right? Do you have any questions? Is there anything that is bothering you in trading? So if you have any specific questions, I will be very much happy to answer them. Now, some of my trades. I opened a few trades just today with a potential rebound of Bitcoin because last week we lost almost, I think it was more than 10% for sure. That was closer, probably closer to 15%. So if you compare this high with this low, that would almost be 15%. So that was a huge, pretty huge, pretty strong drop, especially the one that took place on Monday. I think it was Monday. No, it was not Monday. It was, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, that's right. It was Thursday. And then on Friday, we dropped even further, the 4th, 5th of July. And your sound is not clear and loud. Right. So speak. Let me speak up. Okay, I'll be speaking up a little louder. Thank you for your feedback. Right, so how are you doing? I can see that some people are joining our stream. So first of all, I would like to make an announcement, right? So since we are conducting this webinar, this stream on our new channel, yes, we have all gotten accustomed, gotten used to the fact that all our trading streams were so used to be conducted on our special country dedicated channels. Now, well, yeah, we are here right now when we conduct all our streams in this channel, Olymp Trade Practice. So the name of this channel basically suggests that we are here to learn how to trade, to get some practical knowledge about trading. So yes, that is the main focus of this channel, and we are here as trading coaches, as people who have experience in trading, who have been trading for multiple years. We are here to conduct these trading sessions for you guys, and we are here to pass on our knowledge. Very interesting trade I have here on Cardano. I opened it here at 0.32, and since I was like too much optimistic, especially in the beginning of March, I thought that it would go even higher, and my take profit was situated right here. So I can press this, and yes, this is my take profit, and it came so close to this take profit, and unfortunately didn't touch it, didn't trigger it, and thus my trade did not close with a profit, with a very nice profit. And now I'm kind of back to square one with this trade. All of these gains been have been lost, and now we are trading at 37 cents for this cryptocurrency, which used to be one of the, well, definitely at some point of time was in the top 10 or maybe even top 5, so Cardano. Now it's somewhere in the top 20, I think, top 30, something like this. So it changes. So market capitalization of various tokens basically changes like a lot, and it's a highly volatile market overall. So crypto market is a very, very volatile market. So it's not even a surprise that we are trading back here. Now, at the same time, what is going on with Bitcoin, right? So our cryptocurrency number one, the first and the most expensive and the most highly capitalized cryptocurrency, is currently trading at 57,000 US dollars per token or per coin, and basically we are still above 50,000, which is another strong level of support, but it doesn't really look, so this picture currently is not looking very optimistic, because as you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 red weeks, and this current week is red color, but it can potentially reverse and go towards up towards 60. But now 60,000 would be such a difficult target or level to breach, because as you can see, we have this pretty long accumulation range, and so Bitcoin was accumulating here from pretty much March 1st and throughout June 1st. So 4 months exactly, Bitcoin was trading inside this pretty, I would definitely say like a pretty wide range. And last week, finally, it broke below, it broke from top downwards, broke this channel, this support, and so previous times, that was a quick drop below 60, and then with a quick rebound, the price went up towards 63K. Then in May, on the 1st of May, price dropped below 60, but it stayed there for just 2 or 3 days. And on that pretty strong non-farm payrolls news, it went up, broke above 60. Then there was this next non-farm payrolls, which surprisingly, or maybe not so much surprisingly, now affected Bitcoin price, and there was this final attempt to break above 72,000, and I was really expecting that this would be a successful breach. Now, unfortunately, this breach did not happen. Unfortunately to me, I was an optimist. I was a Bitcoin believer at that time, and then price reversed. But at the same time, yes, we have to admit that this level was marked by the price so many times. I could not believe, of course, it was one of those rare moments where my emotions took over, and I was following emotions rather than technical analysis, because technical analysis at that point of time was screaming, sell everything that you have and pretty much open a trade downwards, or buy some put options, which is another option how you can trade. Well, so anyways, 1 month forward, here we are trading below 60,000, below 60,000 level, 57 and so 57.5 thousand. And well, as I said, if price is able to break above 60,000, that would be, well, first of all, that would be a miracle if that happens within the nearest week or a few days. And second of all, that would be a very strong bullish signal should that happen, because in case that happens, we can easily see price pretty much going above 60 and then 64. So the next stop here would be 63,000. Now, let us have a quick look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is kind of following Bitcoin's movements, but it does so at a much faster level, faster speed. And we just saw probably yesterday, right? No, 2 days ago, yeah, on Friday, we saw this drop towards the previous support level. That was a pretty strong support level here at 2,850. And today we are trading above 3,000. So if you still believe that crypto market and the main crypto heavyweight heavyweights like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they still have power, enough power to basically jump to their previous highs, which were shown this year, then I would rather buy Ethereum or open positions on Ethereum because it just changes in price faster than Bitcoin. So potentially it gives you more opportunities for profit. Um, well, so once again, how are you doing? Welcome to those who are just joining. My name is Thomas, and I'm happy to be conducting this stream today for you. And I would also like to remind you that right now we have this channel, Olymp Trade Practice, where all our practical webinars or our empirical webinars will be taking place for the probably for a few upcoming months before and then we'll see where we will either stay with this channel or create a new one. It depends on how convenient it will be for you to watch, because right now, as you can assume, like all our streams are kind of situated like situated in one, so everything is pretty much in the same channel. So this might, of course, we understand this cause a little bit of confusion because you don't know maybe where to click, when to watch this each channel. But here is a quick guide. All you need to do is you need to go here, and you need to, well, first of all, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button, and not forget to press the like button. And also, if you go to live, to this page with live streams, you're going to see the nearest the nearest schedule, and you just need to pick your language, the one that you feel most comfortable with. Of course, watching our streams, so you can see it's Portuguese, Vietnamese, Thai, Indonesian, Hindi, Arabic, and also English every Wednesday. So feel free to find your, so help yourself and find the webinar that you want to. Of course, you can watch all out of them, any one of them, because there are right now subtitles, and you can select English subtitles almost everywhere and anywhere. So technology has made things easier for us. It has really made communication easier for us. And what else did I want to say? So yeah, you can also press the notify me button, and at the time of webinar start, so on tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. my local time, and you're going to see your local time, so you'll be notified and you will not miss this stream when it begins. So a little bit, yes, it's a little bit confusing, maybe might look a little confusing, but at the same time, I think it just takes maybe 5 seconds to find your the desired stream, and off you go. So a lot of practice, a lot of many different strategies we're going to be practicing here, so feel free to join them. Now let's go back to the markets. What is happening here in the in the United States? So the American indices, and especially Nasdaq, is showing, well, shall I call it a miracle? But I don't know how to call it. But if you look at it, at its behavior from April, and now we are in the beginning of July, almost in the middle of July. So plus what? Plus 20%, 20% in 3 months. That's a huge result. In fact, that's a really astonishing result, and it just shows this level of inclination. It basically shows how greedy for, so the risk appetite is now probably it is at all times high, or probably compared to 2008, because basically we are, despite all the political turbulence, despite all the economic turbulence in the world, despite high energy costs, despite in spite of high interest rate. So in spite all of this, we are seeing prices or the current levels of way above 20,000 for Nasdaq, and yeah, I mean, like it's terrific, terrific to watch. So if we look at SP 500, we're also going to notice that we are above 5,000, so 5,500, 5,500. Just recently we breached above where is it? 5,000. Here we are. So in the beginning of May, so 1st of May, it dropped. We dived for a short period of time, boom, a little bit under, and then we are now already trading above, so 5,000. And as you can see, yes, this is a very like wow, just I mean, like I'm in awe how beautiful this chart is. So just like 45-degree angle, the most stable, the most reliable, and a drop, and then we are here again. So I mean, I would not be surprised if we see if we get close to 6,000 soon. And yeah, I mean, it's really wonderful how things are developing and unfolding. Now, is there anything else interesting? Yes, we have this. Do we have Alcoa? No, we don't have Alcoa. So this week, or maybe the next week, let me double check. So we'll go to finviz.com and we go to Alcoa, which is the unofficial, so this company, once it posts its earnings result, it is earnings. So next week, July 17th, AMC, after market close. So this means that next week is the beginning of our current new um, earnings season in the United States, which basically means a lot of, so it just means a lot of volatility, a lot of activity on the markets, and basically it means that we are going to have a lot of fun, we are going to have a lot of activity, and a lot of activity on the markets, and we are going to see many, many, many interesting things happening. So basically, stay tuned, and we are going to see a lot of interesting stuff next week and pretty much after the 20th of July, especially because there will be so much volatility and so much activity. Now, well, that is a very interesting pattern which I am observing right now on Cardano, and it seems that we are breaking above this previous resistance, which is, well, in my opinion, that is a very good sign because we managed to break above this previous resistance because it looked otherwise very dangerous. And I think right now I can open another trade. Oops. 1,000 maximum multiplier 10. Okay, it's not so 500 like some platforms offer or some brokers offer, but at the same time it gives you some sort of security, because otherwise if you start trading with a multiplier of 100, 200, you just might lose a lot of money like very soon. All right. Right. So, what else is interesting today? So we talked about Nasdaq. Yes, it's trading at all-time highs. Doesn't show any sign of reversal, so it can potentially go even higher. I don't know where it will sort of, but obviously, when something is so much overbought, then inevitably it something that goes up will inevitably fall, and um, it's just interesting where this point of reversal will be, and how long the upcoming drop will be. So I assume it'll be around towards 2000, so 500 points. So this looks like a nice, like an interesting, like a very interesting opportunity for a quick maybe reversal, since we are overbought on the RSI indicator. Now, another interesting cryptocurrency that people asked me many times this week, I don't know why, but it just gains a lot of attention, and because maybe it went up from 10 and now towards 62, so 6 times, 6x. So currently we are trading below 30, which serves as a very strong level. As you can see, how many times the price touch based on this level. We are currently trading below, but maybe today will be the day when all of a sudden many cryptocurrencies will rebound, and we might see potentially. So potentially this looks like a reversal sign to me. Can't say that for sure, but this might take place. This might happen. So we'll see. Now, another interesting asset is gold, because gold came close to 2,400. I have 2 trades open on gold, and I'm making quite a nice profit. So one trade is actually since the 18th of January. That's how long I've been holding this trade. And I also opened a few trades here on this potential, like after this big green candlestick, which in many cases indicates a reversal of trend, and this flag pattern. So this breakout, and so 2,400, and we'll see where gold, how far up can gold climb, how far north. And at the same time, we also have to consider the fundamental factors, which are, of course, mainly China. So China basically is purchasing a lot of gold, and a lot of this growth on gold is attributed or considered by many analysts that this is the effect of China buying gold, because the Chinese government and the central bank are thinking, they're basically diversifying, and they're thinking that maybe the time has come to kind of get divorced themselves from the US dollar, or at least partially, and to buy more gold instead, because gold is a fixed currency. There are many talks, many conversation about a new currency which will be based by gold, like kind of going back to the gold standard in a way. So yeah, we have many interesting things happening, and potentially yes, China affects or is affecting gold. Now, Solana is one of those underdogs that no one kind of believed in, or no one could see Solana going to such highs. From 20, it went all the way up to 200, and then it like dropped to almost 100, and then now we are in kind of like in this middle, somewhere in the middle of this range. Let me just reload the platform quickly. So yeah, here we are, exactly in the middle of this range. But as you can see, we have this new, we can observe this new triangle. So let's draw a trend line number 1, trend line number 2. All right, I think it looks pretty beautiful, and you know how this pattern usually works out, plays out. So in case we see a break above, so price breaks above, then we might see a very nice rise again towards 200, and then that'll be another story, because then that is a very strong resistance level, and we're gonna have to wait and see what happens there. And at the same time, the price might drop below 120, and we all know what that would mean. Then it means that the price will drop towards 100. So we are kind of at the crossroads right now with this currency, but I mean, it looks very bullish now. I mean, like this kind of pattern. So from this like dropped, correction, drop, and it seems that not many sellers or short sellers are willing to really short Bitcoin, Solana, and other like big, I would say big cryptocurrencies. And maybe we have found the actual bottom for the Bitcoin price and also Ethereum and others. And we might see a very interesting rise towards 60. But as I said, in my opinion, that might look like a little miracle if the price is able to stay above 60,000. But at the same time, if you read some analytics about cryptocurrencies, you are going to see that some of the previous pressure that was pressuring the cryptocurrencies prices last week, like those bitcoins that got refunded from 2014 or 13 Mount Gox hack are back to the market, and some people are already selling it, or there were at least some test sales of those tokens, and new sanctions on Russian crypto services, and a few other factors. So all in all that affected the cryptocurrency, especially the first wave from 71 down to 65, 60, and then this second wave that followed last week from 63 down to 54. So minus 10,000 and minus another 10,000. Wow, pretty amazing drop for Bitcoin, I would say. And for actually for Ethereum, it was even more dramatic because the price dropped from 4,000 down to 2,800. And especially last week's drop on Ethereum was more dramatic than the one on Bitcoin, because Ethereum lost 20% and Bitcoin lost like, well, I would say like, yeah, also close to 15%. Oh yeah, was pretty dramatic by all means. Now, right now we might see this rebound, but as I said, the price needs to get to break above 60,000, and all eyes are on this level. And obviously, everyone is like watching this level, and everyone is aware of how strong this level is. All right, so we talked about gold. One final asset which I wanted to speak about in today's webinar would be Brent oil. So Brent oil is trading at 85, and there was a failed attempt by the bears who were trying to push the price below $75, and at the same time it didn't work out, and instead Brent rebounded. Now I think it's a little bit overbought and it needs to cool off a little bit, so it needs to cool down. And from here, from 85, we might see a drop towards 83, 82. That is very plausible, I think, in the upcoming days. So I would definitely watch Brent and probably like even open some trades. Leverage 20 and downwards looks very looks quite bearish, but doesn't of course it doesn't have so much potential. Just can drop towards 83, but not more. I doubt it would drop more. All right. The final asset which I want to talk today is the yen, so USD JPY. We all saw this pretty dramatic rise above 160, and then finally the price stalled a little bit, and the quotes weren't moving that much. And then when was that? I think it was last Tuesday or Wednesday, the central bank, so BOJ, Bank of Japan, finally interfered and finally made some interaction with the exchange rate, and we could see that drop by more than 1 point from 162 below and then down to 161 and a little under. And now we are downtrending, but of course 160 still remains a very strong point for buyers, and I don't think that they would let this currency pair drop below 160 in the near future. So let's wait and see, but I would probably look into opening more up trades, because, well, why not open it now? Because basically, and as always, I spread my trades. I like sort of divide them into multiple trades, not open one trade, but open multiple trades, so that I can close those trades also partially and do those execute those partial exits, because oftentimes that is the key to maximizing profits. If you actually close positions, not all of them at once, but you kind of you make plus 20%, you close one trade, plus 50%, you close another trade, and so on and so forth. Now, one final word. Once again, you can press on notify me, and you'll get notified about the next upcoming stream. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and pick webinars in your language, the one that you feel most comfortable about. Or, as I said, nowadays there are embedded subtitles, I think, for most languages, and YouTube basically does all the job of translating for you, for us. And yeah, so thank you so much for your attention. I would like to wish you a wonderful trading week. So Mr. Ahmed Ali, so if you ask about analysis about FTT trades, as I said, go to live, so the live tab, and here you're going to see the upcoming schedule of our streams for the next few days. We open it partially, so you can subscribe, you can get notified in the upcoming streams. And well, yeah, have fun, enjoy trading, learn something new. I wish you all the best. I wish you wonderful profits. And yeah, the US market has just opened, so the fun has just begun. So see you soon, guys. See you next Monday. Thomas here, and good luck. Bye bye.